Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa game, and we're back with our Indonesia run in part 3. If you want to know how we reached the World Cup, you can watch the two previous parts if you want to, but this is our group for this World Cup for Indonesia. It's Argentina, Serbia and Mali. Of course, Indonesia haven't been at the World Cup since they competed in 1938 under the Dutch East Indies. Obviously, Indonesia was named that before 1945, and then they gained independence from the Dutch. So yeah, they still inherit the same record, of course, so they have been to the World Cup at least once before, but in this run, now it's twice. So let's see how we get on. And as you all know, it's on legendary difficulty. I always just like to say it just for clarification, because it is the best and most fun way to play the game. Our first match is going to be against Mali, a very, very tough team to come up against in our first match. I mean, all the teams in this group are quite tough, but Mali is one that you wouldn't expect to be good on this game, but they are very good. Qualification was really good for Indonesia coming into this World Cup. They were actually quite a strong team for a half-star team. So I'm looking forward to seeing how well they do in this group. It could be a group stage elimination. It could be, but getting Indonesia back at the World Cup for the first time since the 30s is pretty good. Of course, Indonesia haven't been to the World Cup or anywhere close to it for such a long time. And you know what? It's definitely a country, I think I've mentioned this in my last video, that it's definitely a country that could host a World Cup. Obviously, they hosted the Under-17s World Cup last year. And, you know, that was a relatively decent tournament when I watched the highlights and stuff like that. So they definitely do have the kind of infrastructure probably to host a normal World Cup. It's quite a big country. All right, let's try and lay this one off like I usually do on this game. Get the angle. Oh, just over the bar from Indonesia. I think this game against Mali, we could beat them if we play well. The Serbia and Argentina matches, probably a little bit out of reach. Serbia are really hard to get past because of Vidic. That's the only reason. He's just a monster in defence. And then Argentina, obviously, 5-star team. Come on, tackle him. Thank you. Oh, they put it across goal. No, I can't quite get rid of it. Oh, Canute has scored to make it 1-0 to Mali. I couldn't get rid of that at all. Like, I tried to get rid of it. Couldn't do it. I should have just booted it off the pitch for a corner or something. It's crossed in. Mali trying to get it. No, Abdulrahman. Pamunkas. He was good in qualifying. Hopefully he can translate that form into the World Cup. I would love to see Indonesia try and score more goals. I don't really mind getting eliminated in the group stage, but the problem is when you go to a World Cup and you don't score any goals and have like a really terrible performance after having a really good qualifying campaign, that's when it kind of stings a little bit. Bit tricky so far this first half. We haven't really had the chances we needed to try and get back into this game. It's 1-0. Canute strike separates the two sides, and yeah, it was a little bit of a lucky strike really from Canute to score from that angle, but it's fine. Oh no, defender, you shouldn't have touched it. You should have just let the goalkeeper had it, and it's Canute with a second goal. Okay, well, this was a bit annoying. That shot there, it should have just rolled to the keeper, but the defender got in the way. I didn't expect the defender to get in the way, and yeah, he just rolls it in. Fantastic. Thanks, Indonesia, for that defending. Okay. Rutina crosses that in. And the header was... Oh, that was a good chance, but no. I think on the current look that I'm seeing right now against Mali, and knowing that I have Serbia and Argentina coming up, it's going to be a group stage finish for Indonesia. But hold on. Oh my days, what is going on there? Indonesia wasteful in front of goal there. I should have just I shouldn't have just passed it across goal like that. I don't know what I was doing there. Go on, through ball, Sudarsono. He scores. There we go, and that's one. At least we got one here. I mean, you know, Indonesia scored at the World Cup. Fantastic, but we're still going to lose. The fans are okay about that. They're okay. You know, getting a goal against Mali, that's not too bad. Just turned the goalkeeper a little bit, just tried to get the angle. I don't know why I just didn't roll it into the bottom corner. I've been playing too much of the new FIFAs recently over Christmas, so it's just like going back to this is a bit weird. And that's going to be 2-1. We lost, but it wasn't that bad towards the end. We got the goal, but Mali were just a bit better than us. And of course as well, we had 2 mistakes in that match. The second mistake was worse than the first one. The second one, obviously the goalkeeper should have picked that up. Defender got in the way, and it led Canute just to score against us. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to get on against Serbia and Argentina, but you can probably bet that we're going to lose both of those matches. But at least we scored, so that's something. Our next match is going to be against Serbia. We've got a couple of training injuries that happened just before this match, so I'm a bit short-handed, so I think we're going to lose this one. But we'll see how we get on. I'll give it my best shot. Luckily enough, in the last match when we were playing Mali, Argentina and Serbia drew against each other. So we're not that far off of trying to get maybe second place if we get a shock result here. That's your table as it currently stands. So like I said, not really too far. It's still not over. Go on. I see you. Oh yes, what a start. This is what I wanted from Indonesia. And it's Ramdani with the goal. 3rd minute, and there was just a massive gap there. Where was Vidic? Where was the other players? I don't care, it's 1-0. I think one of the players came forward and left the gap there. He just stood there. Vidic was out of position as well. So I made the ball, and there was just a massive gap there. Lovely. 1-0 to Indonesia. Another goal at this World Cup. Come on. Usually Vidic is like a brick wall on this game. Like, you just can't get past him. You know, I always have that theory that bold defenders are usually like OP. You know, Vidic is usually, you know, one of those main culprits. Of course, Vidic was an excellent player. But yeah, bold defenders on this game are just OP. Oh, hang on. How did Sudasono get that? Oh, good save. And headed away. Not a good header though. Oh, just wide. We're doing so well to put Serbia under pressure. Defensively, we seem a little bit... Well, we're good in this match, but there's still some shaky plays going on. Like, every time I'll have the ball in the box, they don't get rid of it fast enough. And that's a bit of a problem, because that never happened in qualifying. We're actually really, really stable. Johanovic, he crosses it in, and it's cleared. Let's just get rid of it and go into half-time and try and regroup a little bit. As we go into half-time, it's 1-0 Indonesia with a bit of a shock on the cards. Can we do it? I'd love to get a win here and just see if we can try and shake this group up a little bit, because I don't think we're going to be beating Argentina on the final day. It's been a bit of an odd game now. Ever since I scored so early, it's been very, very tricky to get through on goal, and rightfully so. Serbia probably locked down a little bit now and made things way more difficult. Crossed in, headed away, and again a chance really just goes begging for Indonesia. A good ball into you, down, finesse shot. Oh, tipped over the bar by the Serbian keeper. I had it in my mind that we were just going to curl it into the top corner. Nicely done by Indonesia though. Great play. Come on, end the game, please. Please end the game. Oh, what? I did... Oh, that is absolute... Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like that before, really. Look, just passed in here, and he's just like... No, he's not even looking at the net. He's not even looking. And it still went in. He did like a Roberto Firmino on me. He just literally did a no-look shot from outside the box, and it just nestled into the bottom corner. Oh, that is super lucky from Serbia. Like, that is absolutely insane how the AI decided to like just randomly shoot from outside the box and it just goes in. Well, that's probably elimination. You know, we were on the verge of winning that game and a random lucky shot like that just goes in. Okay, so just directing your attention to the group. It's not over, right? It's not over because Mali and Argentina and Serbia It's sort of like a 4-3-2-1 situation. So if I beat Argentina, and it's a big if I do, I will have 4 points, which will be enough to take me to at least second. I have to hope, though, that either Mali or Serbia draw. I have to hope that they draw, because if Mali win, they'll have 6 points and it'll be over for me. If Serbia win, they'll have 5 points and it'll be over for me. So yeah, that is the situation we're looking at. Let's have a look at the other groups before we potentially get eliminated, just to get this part out of the way. So Russia and South Africa have gone through to the round of 16. Brazil and Mexico have gone through in Group B. Algeria very close there, but no, and Greece having a bad campaign in that group. In Group C, Switzerland and Portugal have gone through. Chile and Iran are going home. In Group D, Germany and Slovenia go through. China and Malawi go home with only a point, but at least Malawi got a draw, and I imagine that was against China, and they scored 3 goals in this World Cup as well, so well done to Malawi for doing something at this World Cup. Spain and Ivory Coast go through in Group E. North Korea and Denmark going home. In Group F, England and Cameroon going through in that one. Italy are the big group stage casualty in that one, and they're going home alongside South Korea. And in Group G, here we go then, Indonesia versus Argentina for our final match of the group stage, and it's literally win or go home. This is such a hard situation as well. If we had beaten Serbia, it would have been so much easier, you know, to grind a draw against Argentina. Even if we win, we still gotta hope Mali and Serbia both draw against each other. If one of those teams wins, especially Mali, I think it'll be all over, even if we do beat Argentina. It's got a clip there. That's going to be a free kick to Indonesia. Good chance maybe to lay it off and strike it. Lay that one off. Pamungkas. Oh, what a save. What a save. A lot of people ask me, like, why do I always lay it off on free kicks like this? It's just an easier way to score than doing it straight off the free kick from the dead ball situation, because on this game I don't really know how to score free kicks straight from, you know, the free kick. I'm literally terrible at it, but on 2014 I know how to do it. I've done it a few times on 2014. Just got wiped out there. Surely that's a yellow. No, referee, come on. Okay, time for another free kick, and Pamungkas to do something here. It's in, yes! Second time of asking, and Indonesia have scored against Argentina. It's that man again, Pamungkas, who was our top goal scorer in qualifying, and he's just scored against Argentina. What a moment for Indonesia here at this World Cup. They've given themselves a chance, and there's no score update from the Mali or Serbia match yet, so I assume that those two are drawing. That was a good avoidance of that slide tackle. This could be another goal. It is another goal! Oh my goodness, Argentina are falling apart. It's Pamungkas again. Come on. Indonesia are 2-0 up against Argentina, and they've given themselves a real chance of getting themselves out the group stage. There was so much space and time to allow me to tap it into the back of the net. The slide tackle was missed, which really messed up the whole entire defensive structure for Argentina. It's crossed in by Argentina and it's headed away, thankfully. Just need to keep this 2-0 lead. The goal difference is very important. If it will definitely come down to it. Absolutely will. I don't know what Argentina are doing as well. They just don't seem to be their normal selves. We're just going into the box here. And yes, that's 3! It's 3-0 before half-time. Pamungkas hat-trick. Pamungkas hat-trick. And Argentina are truly just in the mud right now. Absolutely. I just can't believe that pass actually got off. It went through the legs of one of their defenders. and I had just enough time to get the shot off, and that's 3-0. So many people are going to be on here right now going, oh, you changed the difficulty. It's like, no, absolutely not. It's still on the legendary difficulty we always play on. I just think Argentina are just not here. I think they've just, you know, underestimated me, and Indonesia have come out fighting for this. Just insane. Mali have taken the lead against Serbia. It's just come up on the top left-hand screen. So, yeah, I don't know how that affects the group. Imagine, though, if we smash Argentina, for example. We absolutely smash them in. And Argentina get eliminated even though they were top of the group and we were bottom. Imagine that situation. That would be just the most insane thing I've ever seen. Go on. Argentina literally just standing still. That's 4-0. Absolutely insane. What's going on with their defence? Pamonkas has got 4 goals against Argentina. I just can't believe this. I can't believe how well Indonesia are playing here. Look at Demichelis. He just stood still. Like, what is he actually doing? What is Argentina? What are they doing? Pamonkas. That's going to be a penalty. It's a penalty. And the Argentines are just absolutely fuming. Imagine if you were in this match as an Argentina fan, expecting to wipe the floor with Indonesia, and then that happens. It's a red card. They're 4-0 down. And this is just absolutely unreal. Why would he make... Like, he got the ball, but then the player fell over. Little bit of a harsh decision, really, because he did get the ball initially, but you know, this is absolutely insane. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take up the goalkeeper, like, just to rub it in. It's Horace. It's in the green. Yes, come on. And that is 5-0. The goalkeeper has scored the pen. And this is just absolutely amazing. Like, this will go down as one of the best sporting moments in Indonesia's history. If not, like, the World Cup history, if this happened. 5-0. Oh my god, Pamonkas. Oh my goodness. Into the box. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just shot. Through ball. Pamonkas. Could it be 6? It's 6-0 to Indonesia. 6-0. You are not, like, dreaming or anything like that. I'm not dreaming. It's 6-0. My goodness. This is absolutely... This has to be one of my best results ever on legendary difficulty. It actually has to be. 6-0 against Argentina. Oh my goodness. Like... I can't believe it. Oh my god, it could be 7. Oh my goodness, it's 7-0! Oh my goodness, what a day! What a day! Sudasono has made it 7-0! I just tackled him and they just didn't even want to deal with me. There's gonna be, I honestly, I will understand. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, this is like on amateur difficulty or whatever. But I know in my own heart it's on legendary. Like, I just cannot believe how Argentina have just fallen apart in this match. And how well I've played as well. Like, give credit to Indonesia and myself. I've played out of my skin. But as we kick it away, the best result in history on my channel or whatever, you know, a legendary victory, 7-0. And that would just, oh, imagine if that happened in real life. I think the world would just collapse if Argentina lost 7-0 to Indonesia. And I think with that result, we have gone through. I believe we have. Because the goal difference would be absolutely insane. If Argentina get knocked out, that would be just the funniest thing ever. Oh my goodness. Argentina. I did it. They got eliminated when they were top of the group. Serbia claimed top. Indonesia with the goal difference. Just that has to be one of my best group stage campaigns in terms of, like, the drama and everything like that, because we lost against Mali, drew against Serbia, we were on the brink of elimination, and then we beat Argentina, beat them 7-0, got the goal difference above theirs. Serbia got a win as well, and their goal difference was so bad that they got eliminated because of it. That is sensational. Now that I've calmed down, your round of 16 looks like this. So we have Mexico beating Russia on penalties. We have Switzerland beating Slovenia 3-1. Cameroon versus Spain. We have Holland, which is quite an interesting matchup because Indonesia, used to be part of Holland, so a little bit of a historical sort of significance to that game. We got Brazil beating South Africa on penalties, but it was 2-2, so that was quite an interesting game, really, between those two. Germany beat Portugal 2-0. We have England versus Ivory Coast and Serbia versus France. So a lot of you are going to be like, well, since you beat Argentina 7-0, you have to beat Holland 7-0. Not really how it works. Holland could play entirely different and that. And just to remind you yet again, it's still on Legendary. I literally do not change it. You know, a lot of people are going to accuse me of changing the difficulty and stuff like that. Absolutely not. Like, there's no fun in doing that. You know, I just play this game too much and I need to go and touch grass. I absolutely do. I just can't believe it. But here we go. Holland versus Indonesia. But you know what? Even if I lose like 5-0 in this game, if I get destroyed by the AI in this game after what I did against Argentina, I don't care. Because that is one of the best results I've ever had on this game. But do you remember in one of my other runs, it was ages ago, where I beat Qatar with San Marino? I think it was like 6 or 7-0 with San Marino against Qatar. You know, that kind of had that same sort of vibe to it, where like, you know, Qatar would play well for like maybe 10 minutes and then they just literally just gave up. And yeah, that's kind of what happened with the Argentina match. Sudasono. And that's going to be a penalty. Straight off the bat, a penalty. Oh no, he's injured. Oh, Holland, why do you have to do that? But this could be a good chance to get a goal, at least in this match. So Holland can't believe that they've got a man sent off. I believe they got a man sent off for that. And yeah, a couple of substitutions in the making here. Okay. There's no bar. There's no bar, look. There's no bar. Where's the bar? So I just got to make an educated guess of where it's going to go? That's BS. Come on, game. Put the bar there. Yeah, well, that's BS. The bar didn't come up. So the AI cheated by taking away the bar. If you know this game and you've watched my runs and stuff, you'll know that a bar comes up for penalties and you have to get it in the green. And it didn't even show up at all. So thanks, game. No, I don't think they did get a man sent off. I think it was just a standard tackle that ended up as a penalty. So you got lucky there, Holland. You got super lucky. Oh, really? That's got to be a yellow. The computer just keeps sliding me out now. Every single time I go near them, they just want to slide me out. Could be good if I want to, you know, try and win this World Cup. Oh my goodness! On the volley, off the post. That would have been an outrageous goal. We got so unlucky with that strike. That would have been literally one of the best goals of the run, the whole entire run. Kyle, he's going through. I can't stop him and he scores. Just literally one through ball down the pitch and I couldn't do anything about it. Kite has scored to make it 1-0 to Holland. Okay, right. So we're brought back down to reality now. I thought that Indonesia were going to absolutely win the World Cup. But no. All Indonesia will probably do is talk about that 7-0 for the next like 20 years or even 100 years. They're just going to be like Liverpool fans with United fans, aren't they? Holland have done reasonably well to defend against me in this match. I haven't had many chances apart from the volley that struck the post. But it just seems like I've been brought back down to some type of normality now. I think that we might drop this match because I'm not getting the looks that I did against Argentina. And we go into half-time, 1-0 down. And there's still time to try and drag this one back, but it's a little bit on the unlikely side. Oh, that's a bad header. And that's in. No. Oh, I think that's going to be over now. Robin has scored to make it 2-0. And that header, I mean, it was a decent kind of idea for a clearance, but Robin was just there. So, very unlucky. And that's 2. So, we're probably out now. There's no way we're going to get 3 goals against the Netherlands. I know that might seem a little bit weird since we just beat Argentina 7-0. But I reckon there was just genuinely something wrong with Argentina in that game. They just didn't play the way that Argentina usually do. Through ball. Here comes Pamunkas. Can he get a goal? Can he do it? No. Ah, that's unlucky. Good ball. Oh, good save. And oh, I couldn't get the shot off in time. Here comes Holland. It's blocked. It's going to be a corner. Last kick of the game, perhaps, for the Dutch. They will definitely get the victory. It's not like Indonesia haven't tried to score. It's just that Holland have been very good defensively. They looked at the last result and said, nope, that is not happening against us. So, oh, there we go. A last minute consolation. And Indonesia have scored. And they're going to try and get the ball back on the centre circle. But, I mean, you know, it's just something to cheer about, isn't it, at the end of the game? We're not going to get another goal, but that was a nice finish. Really nice finish. To score from outside the box like that, very, very nice. And there we go. Indonesia have been eliminated from this 2010 World Cup run. Despite getting eliminated in the round of 16, I think that has to be one of the most entertaining runs I've done in a little while, in terms of the result we got against Argentina and the situation that happened in the group stage. Very, very entertaining. I really enjoyed that run. And let's finish it off by finding out who wins the World Cup. So Holland actually beat Brazil in the final, and England won the 3rd place playoff against Mexico. So yeah, that has been your run with Indonesia. Let's just have a look at some of the results here. Brazil beating Germany 5-1. Kind of a little bit of a revenge for 2014 in real life. Mexico and Switzerland having a hell of a game there. 3-3, and then Mexico winning on penalties. That would have been such a good game to watch in real life. But yeah, this has been Toboloco. I really hope that you guys enjoyed your run with Indonesia. I really enjoyed it today. And if you did, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always. And I'll see you again for the next video.